Ooh. Is this where the term "it's a hard nut to crack" comes in?
Must be.
Oh. Oh.
Last time aboard Freedom, we did what most boat owners dread the most about boat ownership: getting hauled out of the water for a week on wood blocks for routine maintenance. After getting everyone safely off the boat while suspended on the straps a little lower than expected, we got to work getting Freedom prepped and ready for the week ahead. Now we're ready for life on the hard.
We survived our first night living on the hard. It was not bad at all. I still haven't used the public shower yet. But this boat is definitely moving. I was freaked out, and I'm probably gonna get more and more freaked out the longer we're on the boat. I swear I feel like we're kind of moving. I never feel like I move when our boat's in the slip in the water. So maybe that's the difference. Maybe I'm just used to being in water and not on land. So for some reason now I feel like we're moving. I don't know. But it's a really creepy feeling because every time I take a step, I kind of feel like the boat's shifting. And being on the blocks with not that much support, I just keep envisioning the boat just falling over. So I'm trying not to think about that. It's probably not gonna happen. But anyway, today's project du jour are the stabilizers. I guess I'm gonna be helping out. I really don't know what I'm doing yet. Sean just puts me to work as usual. And hopefully the sun will come out this afternoon again and we'll have another good day. Sean says he's got a packed schedule today and tomorrow before painting on Monday. So let's get started.
All right, so today we're gonna pull the active fin stabilizers. So the actual wing, the fin and the wing on the bottom of it's gonna come off of the boat. The reason for that is there's a seal where the shaft comes through the boat that prevents water from intruding the actuator housing and getting the gear lube mixed with seawater. So we're going to change out those seals. Those seals need to be changed every 6 years, 6 or 7. I think we're at the 5 or 6 year mark now. So we'll change up those seals and then the fins can get reassembled. So the first thing I need to do is center the fins, get them so they're running perfectly straight. So there's a few jacking screws that I use to center the fins. I'm gonna have Elizabeth watch the readout, and once we get them to 0, I'll lock them in place, and then we'll go on the exterior of the boat and start disassembling the fins.
Cool.
So what I need you to do is this parameter 74, that's the value of rotation on the starboard fin. So right now you can see it's kind of bouncing between like 22 and 23. I'm gonna go down and adjust the fin, and I want you to tell me when it's at 0. If it goes the wrong way and it's starting to go up, tell me you're going the wrong way.
All right.
Okay? So
Alrighty.
I'll start moving it. You should see the number move, and I want to try to get it to 0.
Check, check. Yep, I'm ready. You're at 10. Getting close. You're at 6. 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 0, 0. Now it's at 1. It kind of like flickers back and forth. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Everything's at 0. Apparently that's a good thing. Check. So what's up? What's next?
Now we're gonna go outside of the boat and start pulling the fin off.
Lovely.
Ready?
You got to work without me.
Well,
Figures.
Come watch me do the other one.
For a quick second, I thought I was going to get let off the hook early today, but not so fast. Once Sean moved on to the port side stabilizer fin, I quickly realized that this is a two-person job requiring 4 hands, lots of strength, and a towel.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, no. That's a lot of water. Oh, it's dirty. Oh, are you dirty or just... Oh. I don't like boat work. Why is everything so dirty?
That was awesome.
Nah.
With the winglet removed, we could start to carefully nudge and slide the fin down the shaft, taking care to ensure it didn't fall to the ground and become damaged. Once we successfully removed the port fin, it was time to revisit the starboard fin. This one wasn't so easy to get loose and almost sent Sean right off the proverbial boat owner bridge.
Ooh. Is this where the term "it's a hard nut to crack" comes in?
Must be.
Well, that had to suck, but the pain was short-lived so we could get this party over with. Luckily, the yard had extra wood wedges which proved to be super helpful to loosen things up so we could remove the fin.
All right. Whew, that took a while, but the fin is off. Took a little zhuzhing, but there it is. There's our stabilizer fin. And the shaft. And this, I just learned this yesterday. This is a kelp cutter, so that kelp doesn't get intertwined with the stabilizer. Interesting. One of our must-haves for a trawler, big lady like freedom, are stabilizers. Stabilization is a must in a trawler when you're in bad seas and you're only going 7 knots. Kind of a must-have. And that's why we passed up a lot of other trawlers, because they didn't have stabilization. And to add that after the fact is quite spendy. So glad we have them, and hopefully whatever Sean's planning on doing to the seals. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Seals? Yeah, I can't keep this stuff straight. It's just like in one ear, out the other. When he gives me the rundown of our to-do list today. Not excited. But nice work, Sean.
Thank you. Couldn't have done it without you.
See? Yeah, I'm helpful.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, teamwork does make the dream work. Even if your assistant's not the most technical of people.
Sometimes you just need another set of hands.
Yeah, I'm good for that. I'm a set of hands. I got 2 of them, so yeah.
Before Sean could replace the seals, he sanded and prepped all of the metal surfaces for tomorrow's project, our application of PropSpeed, to go on not only the stabilizer plates and kelp cutters, but most importantly to our main and wing engine propellers.
All right, story time.
All right, I'm gonna remove this inner cap. There's an O-ring on here, and underneath here there's 2 seals. When I take this cap off, there's like a cord of lube oil in here, gear lube, that's gonna drain out. So I got a bucket, I guess, to catch it wherever it goes. And then after I pull this cap out, then I need to take the seals out, clean everything up, put 2 new seals in, clean this plate and re-caulk it and reattach it, and then fill with new oil from the top.
Oof. Well, we struck oil. Not the lucrative kind. We struck oil. Today is day 3, living aboard Freedom in the yard, and Sean has been working his butt off. The first day when we got on the hard, he put in like 7 hours. Yesterday was a 10-hour day, and today's looking to be probably another 10 to 12-hour day. He started at 6:30 this morning wrapping up the stabilizer seal project. Yesterday he didn't get to the starboard stabilizer seal, so he's wrapping that up right now. And then we are gonna both start and finish getting our PropSpeed on both the main engine prop and the wing engine prop. We watched a really good video about how to do it last night. I'll link it above. It was just really helpful, and there's a lot of, it's really time intensive. You kind of have to time each coat just right. It's kind of a 2-person project, and you have to be really organized. So Sean is about to go, when he wraps up the stabilizer project, he's gonna grab some extra supplies that we realized we didn't have. We need some extra brushes, and then we'll get started on that. And then I think we're gonna be done with our stuff. In the next couple days, the yard here, they're gonna be bottom painting. And then in 3 days, we are getting our stripe redone, getting rid of the green, that ugly thing. And then we'll be ready to splash, hopefully in a few days. So far so good. And also, I showered this morning. I didn't shower yesterday. I know that might be gross. I've just been doing some like quick Italian showers, as Sean likes to call them. Just washing up, and I just really didn't want to use the public shower. But I used the public shower this morning, and I have to say, Port of Seattle, Shoal Marina, awesome. It was a really great facility, and I don't know why I was so scared to use the public shower. I got my nice 12-minute shower in, which was very nice, because on the boat, I try to make it quick. I don't want to overuse our water and have to fill up the tank like every 2 days. We fill up our water every like 6 days, so I try to make it quick. So it's actually kind of nice to use a public shower and waste a little water. Sean, are you in there? Sean, can you hear me? Oh, yeah, talk a little louder. Sean's wrapping up the stabilizer from the inside.
See you?
Oh, yeah. Could you hear me? You could? Oh, go. There you are.
Hey.
You could hear me knocking?
Yeah.
Could you hear me talking?
No, not really.
Yeah, I could kind of make you out, but not really. How's it going?
Good.
Wrapping up?
Yeah, just gonna put the fin sensor on and adjust it. And then this side's done. And then both sides are done. The SimpliSafe works good for allowing me to see the screen upstairs. I just moved the camera so
you can see the track.
I can see the track screen.
Oh, so you don't need me for that anymore either?
No.
Wow.
I'm starting to really not need you that much.
Oh. Like this?
Yeah, leave it like that.
Like this? Blocking your sun?
So I used to have to stand up here while Sean was adjusting the stabilizer, but I'm no longer needed. He moved the Simply Safe camera to stare at the stabilizer screen. He's using his laptop as a sunscreen. And I just got laid off. Bummer.
The final project we're doing ourselves while in the yard is applying PropSpeed to most of the metal surfaces below the waterline. It's basically a coating system designed and proven to reduce marine growth from bonding to metal surfaces below the waterline, thus increasing a vessel's speed and fuel efficiency. We've never done this before, but thanks to a handy YouTube video on the PropSpeed website, we're feeling pretty confident that this should go smoothly. But before we start painting, Sean's taping off surfaces where the zincs will be installed and where we don't want the paint, just like any other traditional paint job.
All right, are we ready?
Here goes nothing.
Do you remember what you learned in the video?
Well, here goes something. This doesn't work. It's $600 worth of paint wasted.
That's how much it was?
I think 5 something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Liquid gold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the kit. We'll mix it in the shade, so it doesn't start setting up on us.
Applying PropSpeed requires strict adherence to step-by-step instructions to avoid a botched application. The first key to success is being organized and getting all of the required supplies ready to go. We skipped the recommended paint suit and safety glasses, which turned out just fine, but gloves were a must. To begin, we clean the surfaces to be painted using the clean wipes provided, wiping off any excess residue with a clean dry rag. Then we applied the Prep solution, also from the kit, letting it sit for a few seconds before wiping off any residue with a clean dry rag. Next up was getting the paint ready for the application. The paint is quite thick and required a good 5 minutes of mixing, a very important step in the process, before adding the etching primer hardener. Once the paint and primer were well mixed, we could start painting. Sean applied the first coat using a foam roller, while I got the smaller surfaces and crevices with a brush. Having 2 people tag team the application turned out to be a very good idea, since we had to follow a tight timeline between the first and second coats. PropSpeed has specific product flash times for different air temperatures, and since today was 90 degrees Fahrenheit, we had a narrow application window of only 3 to 5 minutes before needing to apply the second coat. So having 2 people working together was very helpful. The third and final coat applied was the PropSpeed Clear, a specialized silicone top coat that's designed to release any fouling. According to the PropSpeed tutorial, this is where the magic happens. This is a thick coating that needs to be applied evenly without heavy runs and within 5 to 10 minutes. It's what gives the surface that nice, bright, impressive, shiny finish.
That wasn't bad at all. I would definitely say that's a 2-person job, and I definitely recommend that both people doing it watch that very handy YouTube video, because if I hadn't watched that and if I had just been listening to Sean tell me, give me orders throughout the process, it wouldn't have gone smoothly at all. So PropSpeed, not hard, not bad. Key is being organized, key is watching that video and being good with your time. Whew. It's getting warm.
With our work complete, it was finally time for the main event, bottom painting. After sanding and prepping the hull, Seaview got to work on the first coat, followed by a second and final coat.
Happy with the paint?
Yeah, looks great.
Looks great.
It's almost ready to go back in the water.
I know. Less than 24 hours and she will be back in the water. Only thing left now tomorrow is the hull stripe.
The green's going away, the last bit of green, and the green up on the stack.
Yeah. You're gonna be very excited about that.
Yeah, I've been wanting that replaced for years.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see part 3 when we put the finishing touches on Freedom before launching her back into the water and breaking down all of the costs of this haul out, be sure to give us a thumbs up, become a subscriber, and of course, hit that notification bell so you won't miss it. We'll see you next time.